Holy crap. Even though my left brain's a little bit offline, I'm more lucid. There's clearly a difference between like mental and physical dissociation, which has to do with the mental and physical way parts manifest, not coincidentally. So cool stuff. I'm really excited to explore this. It's pretty dope that I can recognize half of myself, and it's pretty dope that I'm not scared that I don't recognize the other half of myself. And it's funny that my voice is changing. Oh my god, I didn't even know there's like different accents in here. I've never test drove my right brain like this before, not with language. The fuck? This isn't even an accent of a part. This is just, oh, it's going away now, well, I think. It's just my voice doing an accent randomly. It's not like it belongs to a specific part. Oh, that's so funny. I mean, at least not that we know of. That's so interesting. I don't even know what kind of accent this is. Oh, I stopped oh no, there I am. I stopped recognizing myself for a second. It's so funny. Oh my god. My brain's clearly rattled. This trampoline clearly rattled my brain. Oh no, what's this now? We got a different accent. You know, this has only ever happened one other time. That was like, what the fuck? I could hardly handle this. What? I'm almost afraid to speak. Oh, there I am. Oh, but I don't recognize myself. And so my voice changes to try and guess. That's what's happening. Oh. So my right ear is covered, and so the sound of me speaking is directly getting to my left brain, I believe. And if the normal life self isn't present, which is not, because the left brain's a bit offline, because we really stressed out today when it was already fatigued. And then this is so crazy. Oh, whoa, I came and went there for a sec. Oh no, there, oh, but then I don't recognize myself when I disappear. It's because of the left. Let's see if I can talk normally now. Okay, so trauma-related parts are used to a lack of identity, whereas the normal life self is super freaked out by it. And so the normal life self did like crap tons of work, and I'm still here in like the head, and so it's still like me talking and paying attention and participating in everything. But as far as like brain and like body, what's engaging, it's mostly right brain parts. And so, how do I come and go? And so when the normal life self hears that we don't recognize ourselves, it's like really scary. And then I'm guessing the trauma parts would come in and be like, hey, we're right brain, we can just like do whatever we want with our like reality, basically, because there's no singular construct. It's an ever-flowing energetic experience with very moldable aspects of personality. That's why there can be multiple states of that. And they come in and they're like, oh, you don't recognize your voice? Here, have a different voice. That's exactly what was just happening there. That's never happened, not since, let's test it out. Not since I've been diagnosed with the ID. All right, let's see if we keep talking what happens. I'm not doing any of the accents intentionally. I'm just telling my body to speak and then observing the sound that comes out after telling my body to say something. Yeah, I definitely don't like recognize my voice, and as soon as there's any sort of emotion of fear, the voice starts to change a little bit, go higher or lower or twangy or something. The only other time this is, I'm gonna put it back on. The only time this has ever happened, was New Year's Eve, 2012. So end of 2012. And it was at a party, and I had a fair amount of alcohol and jungle juice, and I attributed it to that. Like, I was just at such a intense blackout state of drunk because I didn't like fully remember it. It was very clearly like a blackout sort of thing, but now that I think about it, it was more just things were getting, like, experience was just getting processed only in the right brain. So it was all just this really raw data with alcohol. So I was switching, there were like levels of voices. Like the more drunk I was up here, and then like the less drunk I was here. And it started with like, let's see if I can remember this. I know it ended with Russian. I know the most drunk I was Russian. And then, and it's funny because I got messages for like months like, my God, I can't believe the accents you did. It was so like authentic sounding. And I'm just like, I can't even do that if I try. Like, what? Always perplexed me. Yeah, anyway, there's other different accents. That's really interesting. But after bouncing on the trampoline, my brain was clearly jumbled. We were already really dissociated and exhausted because we like typed for like 5 hours, which is a long time for our brain. And so, no, it's pretty. And Duff flew right over me. It was really pretty. So right now, it's the way that it was last year. I can recognize this part of my face. But this part of my face, oh my God, I haven't ever done this before. Wait, let me move this. Holy crap. My vision is super, 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 super awful. Everything's a blur. Like everything is, let's see if I can describe this. Wow, I haven't done this where I only use one eye. How have I not done this? That's fascinating. I haven't done vision testing. Not since the new neurobiology stuff I've been learning about recently. So I would say it's almost like, it's not that I'm blind, there's like black spots all over the picture. Like I'm only getting part of the picture. And it's difficult to focus. Everything's a bit blurred. Interesting. Maybe not. I was gonna say, I feel like what's far away is as equally blurred as what's up close. The same way that when I'm really like in tune, normally things are like equally as sharp up close and really far away. Like really far away things can be sharp, and I can change from focusing close to far really quickly and easily. It's almost like that, but opposite, where it's equally blurred. So like black spots in the picture, yeah, it's like someone went through and just like put little black splotches all over the picture. And things are not, they're not in focus, and because of that, depth perception is difficult. What else? I can tell that my brain isn't as responsive to what I see. Like, there's not as much interaction with what I am seeing. Like, I can tell I'm looking at a picture, but it may as well be like a picture in like a 5x6 printout. It's not like a reality I'm engaging in. It's very clearly just a picture, and not a very clear one at that. It's not a reality I can engage in. It doesn't have a three-dimensional feel to it. It doesn't have, yeah, it lacks depth, it lacks texture, it lacks substance, it lacks, it kind of lacks contrast. Like, there isn't a very clear sense of light, maybe, and so everything's kind of just dulled in a sense. Like, colors aren't as sharp, it's kind of just ever so slightly more grayscale than like a full picture. It's not gray, but the colors just aren't as colorful and vibrant. Yeah, okay. And then as far as recognizing myself, it's not as clear. Yeah. Yeah, just that. Oh, this one's been closed a while, so let's give it a chance to wake up. We shut it off. That's a fake laugh. We're tired. Oh yeah, even when we laugh for real, it comes out as a fake laugh because we're tired. That's so funny. Okay. I want to make sure that if it's blurred, it's not just because my eye was closed for a little bit and I was smushing it. So yeah, I very clearly do not identify as much with this side of my face. It's not as bad as last year where it's like, oh my god, who is that? And this part of my face isn't coming out and down like it was before. It literally was coming away from my face. Oh no, it is a little bit now that I say that. Oh no, not as much. Not nearly as much. But it definitely, like, oh, that's what it is. The expressions I'm communicating in my brain, I recognize them in this part of the eye. And I look over here and I don't recognize them. The emotions I'm feeling and communicating and conveying aren't happening on this part of my face. And so it's like, I see me and I'm like, yeah, it could be you if we were like, weren't doing anything, but we're doing something. And so this is freaky. That's exactly what it is. All right, we've learned a few things. I'm gonna go finish sun gazing, do our sunset meditation, and prepare for an epic moonlight meditation. Have a beautiful and blessed day, my brave, beautiful warrior soul friends. Never give up.